Yo, what's up, people? It's your boy. I'm Chris the Dom One, and I'm back with another video. Sorry about the long hiatus. Your boy's been mad busy. Now, YouTube sent an email to all of the content providers in the YouTube community, basically saying they have a new update to their policy and how they're going to do things. Now, I'm not going to make this video any longer than it's already going to be. There's certain rules and guidelines you have to go through in order for ads to play alongside your video. All right. You have to have 4,000 hours of view time. You have to have 1,000 subscribers. And it's leaving a sour taste in the smaller content providers in the YouTube community. All right. Basically, a lot of these small channels are going to have to either shut down or just do it for the passion. All right. Now, a lot of people are responding to these new policies, and I hope this video goes out to those individuals. All right. Lovely TI is supporting this. Review Tech USA is supporting this, and Keemstar is supporting this as well. Now, basically, if you've been following my channel, I have made videos about the YouTube ad revenue and the YouTube policies, how they're flip-flopping and trying to rearrange it, because of the simple fact of it is a lot of big-time corporations have pulled their ads from YouTube. Therefore, YouTube is not generating the money that they were used to generating 6 years ago. All right. And they felt like the ad revenue policy, when they implemented that 6 months ago, was going to somehow, some way attract those big time corporations, saying, all right, we're back into the good graces of YouTube. We're going to still play our ads. We're going to put our ads back on content on YouTube. Now, a lot of these big time corporations like United Airlines, Coca-Cola, Walmart, and others pull their ads because of material that a lot of these content providers were doing. A lot of controversial videos, adult matter videos, people even included terrorism, things of that nature. And the reason why these big time corporations are pulling their ads from YouTube, because they're feeling pressure and heat from their consumer base. Basically, their consumer base is saying, how can you have a ad playing alongside a video that is not family friendly? Okay, and that's why we're in the predicament that we are today. Not to mention the fact that PewDiePie throwing the N-word out, as well as Logan Paul's recent mistake on his video, basically laughing at suicide, all right, left a sour taste in a lot of those consumers' mouths. And a lot of these big time corporations are scared to put their ads on YouTube because you don't know what you're going to get when you place your ad, when you allow YouTube to have your ad generated on video from content providers that have questionable intentions. All right. Now, I also stated in those videos, as well as I'm going to state it today, that the YouTube pie, the revenue pie, is getting smaller. All right. YouTube cannot afford to pay everyone. All right. So that's the real crutch of the matter when you're talking about this new policy. Keemstar, as well as Lovely TI and Review Tech USA, they're on the campaign of thinking that, well, the reason why they put this policy in place is because you have to work hard, you have to do more, and a lot of content providers are basically just uploading videos, copy and pasting things from other successful YouTube channels, and always talking about drama. Which, for the record, if you separate Review Tech USA from this matter, Lovely TI and Keemstar, they are always in the midst of drama. All right. If you look at the type of videos that they upload on their channel, like Lovely T.I. She's always uploading videos talking about what's going on in social media, as well as these reality show stars and the drama that they get into, this, that, and the third, relationships, things of that nature, which is fine, okay? But if you do not like drama videos, then why are you promoting drama videos on your channel? Same goes for Kimstar, all right? So for them to say the real reason why this policy is put in place for those reasons are totally false. The real reason is the revenue pie is shrinking by the minute, all right? By the second, by the hour. And YouTube is grasping for straws, so somehow, some way they can get in the good graces of corporate America, all right? They're trying to get into the good graces of Walmart, United Airlines, and Coca-Cola. So let's make YouTube a family-friendly site. Now, what's going to happen is, when this doesn't work, and believe me, this is not going to work. This is not going to deter the smaller channels, because the smaller channels wasn't making money from the get-go. If anything, they're probably making at most $50 a month, all right? At most, probably less than that. Some of these smaller YouTube channels are not even making money. So basically, that revenue will be suspended, and if you do not meet those requirements, they're not going to pay you for that month. They're going to delay it until you meet those requirements. Therefore, that's more revenue that you can put in the pie, and you can split with the other larger YouTube content providers, all right? And these big time content providers like Lovely T.I., Review Tech USA, Kimstar, Logan Paul, PewDiePie, you're the reason why we're in the dilemma that we're in today, okay? With the controversial topics and the videos that you upload, that you always upload. All right. And that's why we're in the predicament that we are, because big time corporation is not going to allow their ads playing on content that is questionable and very controversial. That was the whole purpose of the ad revenue policy. All right. To promote and give and divvy out the money to content providers that are making content that is family friendly. Okay, that was the whole message that was never discussed on YouTube. All right, so this is not going to work. All right, so the smaller content providers, there are going to be some that's going to probably just pack up their bags and move on and quit. But the others that make the majority of the YouTube content, they're going to continue to make content. So maybe every other month they will get paid instead of every month. At the end of the day, we're talking about $3 to $4 or $50 at most, all right, that you're taking away from the mouths of small content providers. That's not enough for someone who's already been established and have a smaller following, but do have a smaller following that enjoys their content. They're going to continue to make the content, because the reason why they're making content is different from Kimstar, Lovely T.I., Review Tech USA, Logan Paul, Sniper Wolf. You can even throw in PewDiePie. Those big time corporations, content providers, it's a business for them. All right. They depend on this money month to month. Now, I'm not hating on none of those big time corporations. Those big time content providers. They're doing this for their livelihood. This is their job. This is their only job. This is their only source of income. I am not hating on those individuals, but by accepting this policy, basically, when this policy fails and corporate America is still not accepting YouTube, all YouTube is going to do is make a policy where no one's going to make money. All right. At the end of the day, you're just going to be doing YouTube because it's your passion. All right. And that's where we're heading to. Okay. A lot of these people do not see the writing on the wall. I have been mentioning this in several videos, that YouTube slowly but surely is going to go back to an era where they do not have enough income or enough resource or making enough money to pay for all the content that is uploaded on YouTube. So basically, that's what's going to ultimately happen when this doesn't work, which it won't. All right. Smaller content providers, they have a dilemma right now. Continue making content, and maybe you're not going to receive no money at all. All right. Which, if you think $2 to $3 or $50 is a lot of money, that's a head scratcher. Why are you, if you saying that, if you're a small content provider and you're saying, well, I need that money because that money is my livelihood. If you're not working a job, if you do not have a career and you're a small time content provider and you're depending on this money, then you need to find yourself a job. Go back to school, get you an education where you can have a career. All right. To the larger YouTube channels that I just labeled earlier and more like that, you also have a dilemma as well, because sooner or later this gravy train is going to shut down. It's going to stop. So if you do not have a plan B, when you're talking about internet wise, making money on the internet, if you don't have a Patreon, if you don't have a GoFundMe, if you do not have other things, other resources on the internet where you can make money, then you're going to be in a weird position, because sooner or later, YouTube is going to roll out yet again another policy. And I give them a year, 2 years from now, where they're going to say, you know what, we don't even have enough money for the big time YouTubers. All right. Basically what YouTube did with this policy is split up two sides: the smaller YouTube content providers and the big time YouTube content providers. Okay. And what YouTube is doing is dividing these lanes so they can have strength overall. All right. Now we're not the majority no more. It's the haves and the have-nots. Okay. And YouTube has made this policy where they're driving a wedge between the have and the have-nots. Okay. So the have-nots are going to complain to the ones that are getting these opportunities. And sooner or later, another policy is going to roll out where the haves are going to be split into two different types of communities as well. Okay, you're gonna have the haves that have like 1 million or more plus subscriber count versus the ones who don't. Okay, so there too in lies what YouTube is doing. Separation and division is their strength. Having the haves and the have-nots bicker at one another over a small chunk of revenue pie is very beneficial for YouTube. Okay, and YouTube sees the light at the end of the tunnel. They see the writing on the wall. If they continue on this route, YouTube is basically going to have to tell the content providers out there, if not now, 2 years from now, that we can't get those big time corporations to run their ads on our channel. Therefore, we have to make even more cuts. That's what's going to happen at the end of the day. But guys, tell me what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe. It's your boy. I'm Chris the Don One. Go check out my gaming channel. I'm also going to talk about how this affects gaming channels. All right. It's your boy. I'm out.